I teach economy and current affairs on Gradeup platform. Every day from Tuesday to Saturday, I am present on YouTube at 9 a.m. giving daily current affairs for you guys. So without wasting any more time, let's start with today's daily current affairs. The first topic for today is Center Constitute Committee for Implementation of 2015 Paris Agreement. Central government has constituted an apex committee for implementation of the Paris Agreement. Okay, that is called Apex Committee for Implementation of Paris Agreement, IPA. So this IPA committee, what is the objective of this committee? To ensure coordinated response on climate change matters that protects the country's interest and provides that India is on the track towards meeting its climate change obligations under the Paris Agreement, including what it submitted under the NDCs, which is the nationally determined contributions. So what will be the function of this IPA? The committee shall function to define responsibilities of concerned ministries for achieving India's NDC goals and receive periodic information updates to monitor, review, and revisit climate goals to fulfill the requirements under the Paris Agreement. India's INDCs are to be achieved primarily by 2030. India has promised to reduce the emission intensity of its GDP by 30 to 33% by 2030 from 2005 level. It will achieve about 40% of cumulative electric power installed from non-fossil fuel based energy resources, mainly renewable like from wind energy and solar energy by 2030, with the help of transfer of technology and low-cost international finance, including from the Green Climate Fund. India also promised an additional carbon sink, a means to absorb carbon dioxide from atmosphere of 2.5 to 3 billion tons of carbon dioxide equivalent through additional forest cover and tree cover by the year 2030. It will also develop policies and programs if required to make India's domestic climate action compliant with international obligations. These are the India's INDC, intended nationally determined contributions to the Paris Accord. So who are the members of IPA, this committee? IPA committee constitutes a chairman, a vice chairman, and 15 other members from different ministries. Member secretary of IPA shall be responsible for day-to-day activities of the committee. So what is mandatory for this committee? IPA shall furnish reports about its activity at least once 6 months to the central government. Because another information for this is India is party to United Nations Framework or Convention on Climate Change, UNFCCC, whose objective is to achieve to stabilize greenhouse gas emission concentration in the atmosphere at the level that would prevent dangerous anthropogenic interferences in climate system around the world. India had submitted the nationally determined contributions in 2015 for implementation of the Paris Agreement in the post-2020 period, which is to be achieved by this IPA committee. So, what is this Paris Agreement? It is also known as the Conference of Party 21, COP21, which is a landmark environment accord that was adopted in 2015 to address the issue of climate change and its negative impacts. It will replace Kyoto Protocol, which was an earlier agreement to deal with climate change. The aim of this Paris Agreement is to reduce global greenhouse gas emissions to limit the global temperature increase in the century to below 2 degrees above the pre-industrial level, while pursuing means to limit the increase to 1.5 degrees Celsius by 2100. Okay. Now, It includes addressing financial losses to vulnerable countries who face climate impacts such as extreme weather, raising money to help the developing countries to adapt to climate change and transition to clean energy. This part of the deal has been made non-legally binding. So, raising money and helping developing countries transition to clean energy is not mandatory on developed countries. Before the conference started, more than 180 countries had submitted pledge to cut their carbon emission, which were called intended nationally determined contributions (INDCs), which India also submitted. So, what are these INDCs? The Paris Agreement requires all the parties to put forward the best effort through nationally determined contributions and to strengthen these efforts in the years ahead. This includes requirement that all parties regularly report on their emissions and their implementational effort, and this is also not legally binding. This is voluntary. India also reaffirmed its intended nationally determined contribution commitments to the meeting of the goals under the agreement to combat climate change. This is GS paper 3, environment topic. The source is down to earth. Next, Giant Meter Wave Radio Telescope. Giant Meter Wave Telescope has recently received a prestigious milestone facility by US-based Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineering IEEE. Giant Meter Wave Radio Telescope. It is one of the largest and most sensitive low-frequency observatories in the world. It is operated by National Center for Radio Astrophysics, Pune, which is a part of Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, Mumbai. It consists of 30 antennas of 45-meter diameter spread out over 30-kilometer region about 80 kilometers from Pune, with sophisticated electronics and computing for processing data from all the antennas. The objective of this giant meter wave radio telescope is to investigate various radio astrophysical problems ranging from our nearby solar system to edge of the observable universe. As per the NCRA, this is the only third such IEEE milestone recognition for Indian contributions. Two previous Indian contributions recognized by the world's largest technical professional organization, recognized in 2012, are pioneering work done by J.C. Bose to demonstrate generation and reception of radio waves in 1895. And second is the Nobel Prize winning discovery of scattering of light named Raman effect by Sir C.V. Raman in 1928. So what is this electrical and electronics engineer? Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineer is the world's largest technical professional organization dedicated to advancing technology in all areas related to electrics and electronics engineering. IEEE milestone program honors significant technological achievements and excellence for benefit of humanity found in unique products, services, seminal paper and patents, which have been a global and regional impact in all areas associated with IEEE. The source is GS paper 3, topic science and technology. The source is the Hindustan Times. The next topic for today is Mission COVID Suraksha. The government of India has announced third stimulus package for Mission COVID Suraksha, Indian COVID Vaccine Development Mission. This grant will be provided to the Department of Biotechnology for research and development of Indian COVID vaccine. The objective of COVID Suraksha is to accelerate preclinical and clinical development by establishing clinical trial sites and strengthening existing immunoassay laboratories, central laboratories, suitable facilities for animal studies, production facilities, and other test facilities support to COVID-19 vaccine development. The other important objective will be supporting development of standard harmonized protocols, training, data management system, regulatory submission, internal and external quality management system, and accreditation. It aims to enable the development of indigenous, affordable, and accessible vaccines for our country and will complement the national mission of Atmanirbhar Bharat. How will this be implemented? The mission is led by Department of Biotechnology and implemented by a dedicated mission unit at Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council. Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council is a non-profit state-owned enterprise under the Department of Biotechnology to strategically empower emerging biotech companies. This is GS paper 2. Topic is health important schemes. The source is PIB. Next topic for today is Arunodaya scheme. Arunodaya scheme. Assam government has launched Arunodaya scheme, a massive beneficiary scheme by covering almost 22 lakh families across the state by December 1, 2020. Now, what is this Arunodaya scheme? It is the biggest ever scheme in post-independence Assam because the scheme would strengthen the role of women as money will be deposited in the bank accounts of women of families. The scheme was announced in the state budget of 2020-21 as a direct benefit transfer scheme. It is the cash transfer scheme in the state in which beneficiaries will receive 830 rupees per month in their bank account. The monthly assistance would be support the family to buy medicine worth 400 per month, 50 rupees per 50% subsidies on 4 kg of pulses worth 200 rupees, 80 rupees for sugar, and for essential vegetable and fruits 150 rupees a month. The scheme will be rolled out in 29 districts. Arunodaya scheme. What is the significance of this Arunodaya scheme? It is the first of a kind initiative because state governments have introduced a massive cash transfer program which is very close to the initiative of Prime Minister's Universal Basic Income. It is first of the kind country. It is first of the kind in the country as no other state has such high coverage of direct benefit transfer scheme nor matches the amount of cash transfer that is being made. It marks a paradigm shift in the approach to poverty alleviation program, but where a substantial cash transfer to the poor household shall enable them to make informed decisions to spend money on health and nutrition. This is the most extensive program by the state government for women empowerment as they will be direct beneficiaries. Widow, unmarried and divorced women and physically challenged are usually considered a burden by many households, but this will ensure that they are not a liability anymore and still an asset, and there is a position in the family that will improve their position. This is GS paper 2, governance and important scheme. The source is PIB, Arunodaya scheme. Next topic, 21st edition of Hornbill Festival. This year, amid global coronavirus pandemic, 21st edition of Hornbill Festival in Nagaland will be conducted through virtual platform from 1st to 5th December 2020. Hornbill Festival is organized by State Tourism and Art and Culture Department of Nagaland annually in the first week of December. The festival was first held in the year 2000. It is called the Festival of Festivals. The festival is named after a bird called hornbill, which is the most revered and admired bird for the Nagas. The aim is to encourage inter-tribal interaction and promote cultural heritage of Nagaland. The state bird, the great hornbill, is the state bird of Chin state of Myanmar and Kerala and Arunachal Pradesh. Bhyat Tragopan is the state bird of Nagaland. About hornbill, India is home to 9 species of hornbill, of which 2 are endemic to India. It is referred as forest engineers and farmer of the forest for playing a pivotal role in dispensing seed in the tropical trees. Great hornbill occurs in North, Northeast and South India apart from Nepal, Bhutan and Bangladesh. What is the conservation status of hornbill? Rufous necked hornbill is in the vulnerable list of IUCN. Great hornbill and brown hornbill and the Malabar pied hornbill are listed under the near threatened by IUCN. The other hornbill species are listed in the least concern category. 6 species of hornbill are listed in Schedule 1 of Wildlife Protection Act 1972. The 6 species are great hornbill, rufous-necked hornbill, red hornbill, narcodum hornbill, oriental pied hornbill, and brown hornbill. This is GS paper 2, Art and Culture, Environment, PIB. The next mission is Mission Organic Value Chain Development for Northeast Region. MOPCD-NER. Arunachal is the first state in the country to obtain organic certification for kiwi under the Mission Organic Value Chain Development for Northeast Region. Kiwi of Arunachal Pradesh. Fruit grow in wild in Arunachal Pradesh, zero value. This scheme, this Mission Organic Value Chain Development for Northeast Region, it is a central sector scheme, a sub-mission under the National Mission of Sustainable Agriculture launched by Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare. It has been implemented in the states of Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, and Tripura during the 12th plan period. The scheme aims the development of certified organic production in value chain mode to link growers with consumers and to support development of entire value chain starting from inputs, seeds, certification to the creation of facility for collection, aggregation, processing, marketing, and brand building initiatives. What is the objective of this mission? The objective of this mission is to develop crop commodity specific organic value chain, address gaps in organic crop production, wild crop harvesting, organic livestock management, and processing, handling, and marketing of organic agricultural product through developing crop specific organic production clusters with necessary infrastructural, technical, and financial support, and by facilitating partnerships between farmers and organic businesses, local enterprises, farmer produce companies based on back-to-back long-term trade relations with client in domestic and export market. By providing an enabling environment for project initiatives and development program with the necessary support for organic value chain development and create market access. Okay. About organic certification. An agricultural practice product is considered organic when it has no chemical fertilizer or pesticides involved in its cultivation process. Such certification in India can be obtained after a strict scientific assessment done by a regulatory body, Agriculture and Processed Food Product Export Development Authority, APIDA. So APIDA gives this organic certification. This is GS paper 2 governance and GS paper 3 agricultural initiatives. The source is PIB. Now, this was the end to daily current affairs for today. Before I end today's daily current affairs, there are certain announcements. Gradeup Super is here to help you in your IAS preparation. Gradeup Super brings to you IAS 2021, a comprehensive course for GS Prelim cum Mains. Course is available in English and Hindi medium. Gradeup Super is a subscription in which you can subscribe and get access to these courses. So this course, IAS 2021 Prelims cum Mains course, will have 350 plus live GS classes, 325 plus PDFs, 5000 plus practice question, additional classes on Yojana, Kurukshetra, India U-Book and CSAT, 30 plus mock tests for prelims, 12 GS mains tests, 2 essay tests, and 7 previous year question papers. So many things you are getting under one course under the Gradeup Super subscription. Next, we are running structured live courses under the Gradeup Super. You will get access to 11 plus structured live courses and 60 plus mock tests for UPSC Civil Services examinations and UPSC EPFO examinations. Currently, we are running IAS 2021 comprehensive course for GS Prelim cum Mains, UPSC EPFO course, a comprehensive course for prelims, a comprehensive NCERT module for civil services examination from classes 6 to 12. Here, under the Gradeup Super subscription, you will be taught by expert faculty such as Naman Jain sir, who teaches economics, Vasu Katara sir, who teaches ethics and internal security, B. Teja Sai sir, who teaches science and technology, Himani Suri ma'am, and Shailendra Singh sir, who are NCERT experts. Then Harshmeet sir, who is polity expert. Then there is Rohan Tyagi sir, geography and ecology expert. And then there is me, Kunwar Prateek. I teach economy and current affairs on UPSC platform. These all teachers are expert in their field and they will teach you. Moving on, to get access to your preferred live course with Gradeup Super, we have 3 plans available for you, multiple option. There is a 6-month plan, which is of 15,000 rupees, 12-month plan for 21,600 rupees, and 24-month plan, which is for 27,000 rupees. So you have multiple options. You can buy these and get your subscription. You will get benefits for your studies from this. Apart from all this, we are conducting free classes for you guys on our Gradeup app. Every day, daily editorial analysis at 12 p.m. UPSC EPFO, Lakshya EPFO 2020 at 5 p.m. Special 5 lecture series at 7 p.m. every week. GS for IAS 2021 Ranker series at 8 p.m. Daily current affairs at 9 p.m. every day on our Gradeup app. Apart from this, we are also conducting classes on our YouTube for you guys for free. Like every morning, I am present at 9 a.m. presenting daily current affairs for you guys. With this announcement, I take your leave. Thank you very much, guys. I will see you again tomorrow at the same time with tomorrow's daily current affairs. Till then, bye-bye. Have a nice day.